What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, and you guys are watching Paid to Drive and Pay to Drive vlogs. Hope you guys are doing fantastic out there. If you drive for apps like GrubHub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, or any of the others, you, my friends, are in the right place to stay up to date with what's going on in the gig economy. So get started right now for free. Hit that red subscribe button down below. Turn on all notifications so you're always notified whenever I post something new. And if you wouldn't mind, hit that like button down below. Just lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job. In fact, leave a comment right now saying liked, just so I know you did it. And let's jump into it. So check this out. All right? All right. Let me give a disclaimer on this video as well. Listen, guys, I know there are things that get said about me out there that I don't know what I'm talking about, that, you know, I don't understand what's going on. I warned you guys about this particular situation, okay, a while back, and I was ripped to shreds by people. But here's the proof, guys. With proof, I know people like to say, where's the proof? The proof is right here, okay? So this particular person has been watching my channel for about 3 years now. But on this one, they asked to remain anonymous. So here is what they are saying. And also, they were in the hospital, and I'm hoping that they're doing okay. So he goes, hey, Pete, here first about me, my recovery from surgery. Surgery is going well, and I should be clear to return to my W-2 job as an EMT at the hospital, an ambulance company, in a few weeks. So I'm really, really glad to hear that this is, you know, happening for you, because I remember you were in a very serious situation. So I'm glad you're feeling better. So now on to the story. I remember a video you made fairly recently about hot bags, and you giving your input about them, and also reminding us drivers that they are required for us to use, okay? I have always used them and don't see the fuss about not using them, but I digress. Anyway, I received this text from DoorDash saying that for certain orders, pizza and catering, for now, we will be required to show proof to them about us having a hot bag. Let me repeat that. We will now be required to show proof to them about us having a hot bag. It's a shame it has come to that level of micromanagement. I agree. Micromanagement on their end, but it is what it is, and I understand their point of view, as do I. I see other dashers all the time in my area, never using a hot bag, and I don't get it. Treat this as a business, not as a job, and run it professionally. 100%. Or have the mentality that if it was your food being picked up and delivered to you, how would you want the driver to handle your order? That's how I've always been. Love the content, keep it up. Get that money, get that honey. And he leaves his name. Okay? So for those of you saying, this is a lie, he's lying, let's go to the text message. Here's the proof, everybody, and this came from DoorDash, okay? You are receiving this message because you have a pizza/catering bag. To ensure you are properly equipped, to ensure properly equipped dashers receive the opportunities to do certain orders, DoorDash will now require you to submit a picture to verify you have the appropriate equipment in the Dasher app. Guys, I want to know, how hard is it, seriously, how hard is it to use a delivery bag? I don't know why it's such a conniption for people. Because when you order food, if you've ever ordered food, especially back in the day with the pizza delivery guys, they almost always came with a hot bag for your pizza so that when you open it, it's nice and hot. I know a lot of people out there don't treat this as a business. They just treat it as a job, and they're just, you know, whatever, who cares? They'll just throw the food, you know, or like whatever, you know, and not care. But put yourself as you were the customer. Put yourself in their shoes. Would you want cold food, or would you want your food to be hot? Think about it. Okay. And there it is. There's the text message right there. So everybody can see it's real. Okay. Listen, guys, this is going to be tough love coming down on this, but I've said in that video that I made, I said, if you guys are not using a hot bag, you are half-assing it. And people flipped on me. They were like, how dare you say that? I work very hard. I'm not saying you don't. I'm not saying you don't. But you are not doing the job properly, okay? We need to be grateful that we have these opportunities, guys. That's the big problem is we all want more and aren't just at all happy or content with what we have. I'm telling you, the gig economy got me out of unemployment. It got me out of debt. You know, I'm telling you guys, it amazes me, the people that leave their bag in their car. They don't bring it into the restaurant. They're like, well, I use my bag, but I don't bring it into the restaurant. Why are you not bringing it into the restaurant? Now it has literally gotten to the point that it's gotten so bad because of people not using their bags. Now they're asking for a requirement on certain orders. And that's just the beginning, guys. Okay? That's just the beginning. It's only going to get worse. What if they start requiring a picture for almost every order now? How ridiculous that's going to be. And some people might say, well, I'll just take one picture and just keep reusing it. That is probably only going to work for just so long until they're like, we have reason to believe you are using the same image over and over again, and it is not genuine. I'm telling you, man, these companies are cracking down and making requirements that it should have never gotten to this point. So I will say this, if you are ready to freak out and flip out on me for saying to do the job properly, then this job is not for you. Okay. That is for darn sure. But it is because of drivers that were not using bags, which is a lot of them, that now this is a problem. I'm just the messenger, guys. Remember that. I'm just the messenger. So we have nobody to blame but the people that don't use the bags and don't bring them into the restaurant. It's tough love, guys. And now because of this, now this is where we're at. You know, it sucks. It sucks it has to come down to this, but other people screw it up for the others. And that's just the way it is, man. It's just the way it is. So if you haven't received a text like this yet, be thankful, be grateful. Because remember, they roll out things slowly into certain markets, okay? I'm not exactly sure which market he's in. However, it's the real deal. He's been a viewer of mine for 3 years. He has submitted plenty of stories. You know, I consider him a friend at this point, so I know he wouldn't do me wrong like that, because people are like, oh, well, what if he's lying? Well, he didn't send a text message to himself like that. So take it as you will, guys. If you want to flip out on me, flip out on me. But if you're the one flipping out on me, you're one of the people that caused this problem. Remember that. But anyway, you know, tough love is tough love, guys. I'm just looking out for you, no matter what. And of course, if you ever have anything you want to share with me, a comment, a question, a topic, a story, an article, whatever it is, be sure to send it to me at paidtodrivestories@gmail.com. Also, for a quicker response, you guys can always reach out and message me through Patreon at patreon.com/paidtodrive. That link is in the description down below or in the pinned top comment. And anyone who signs up as a patron, as my way of saying thank you, is I give you guys shout outs in all my new videos. And as you can see, there are all the names right here on your screen of our current patrons as of the current moment of this video being made. So huge shout outs to all of them. If you guys want to sign up, links are down below. As I mentioned, who's going to be the next patron? Maybe it will be you. And of course, I hope every single one of you out there is saving lots of money on your gas using the free gas app called Get Upside. The link is in the description down below. Just scroll down this page and click on the link that says Get the Free Gas App. It's very simple to use. It'll tell you how to install it on whatever kind of phone, tablet, or device that you have. And then from that point, all you got to do is go to your gas station, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description down below. Make sure to download it today. And finally, for all your t-shirts, hoodies, and goodies, visit paidtodrivestore.com. That link is in the description, and you guessed it, the pinned top comment down below. We've got lots of great new designs, colors, sizes, you name it. We probably have it on sale every day at paidtodrivestore.com. That link is in the description down below and the pinned top comment. And of course, if you made it to the end of this video, I'm extremely grateful for all of you. Let me know by leaving a comment in the chat or the comment section below saying END 100, END 100. Just lets me know you did it. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below and turn on all notifications so you're always notified whenever I post something new. And if you wouldn't mind it, hit that like button down below. Just lets me know you enjoyed the video, and it lets YouTube know that I'm doing a good job. In fact, leave a comment right now saying liked, L-I-K-E-D, just so I know you did it. And until next time, get that money, get that honey. Keep hustling and keep bustling, and we'll see you next time right here on Paid to Drive and Paid to Drive Vlogs. And as always, drive safe, be well, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.